Welcome to the Tyler's Place podcast. I am your host, Maynard Edwards, with a special holiday edition here of the program. You can always email us, podcast@scottishrite.org. And I do want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, belated Happy Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating this time of year. I hope you and your family are enjoying the time and that you're getting a chance to spend some time not only with your friends and family, but also some of those brothers out there, and take a moment and reach out to a brother who you haven't seen in a little while and give them a little holiday greeting. Always makes my day when I get that phone call, and I know you'll make someone else's if you follow my advice on that right now. Great to have a few moments to spend with our Sovereign Grand Commander, the illustrious Ronald Seale, who has joined us here in the office. And Grand Commander, I always enjoy sitting down and talk to you at the end of the year to reflect on our accomplishments, our successes, the things we could improve on in the year gone by, and to find out what it is you're looking forward to in the year ahead. So as we reflect and as we look forward, tell me what's going through your mind right now as the Sovereign Grand Commander of the ancient and accepted Scottish Rite.
Maynard, I really appreciate the opportunity for us to be able to chat for a few minutes here at the end of 2018, and certainly we look back at the accomplishments, the things we've done well, and the things maybe that we could have done better. But just as important in looking back is our looking forward to what the new year will bring. The exciting thing about Scottish Rite and working in the Scottish Rite, whether it's at the Supreme Council level or, more importantly, if it's at the Orient or local valley level, we have the opportunity really to create our own opportunities and our own chances to share Masonic light and brotherhood, reaching out to our members, making them feel welcome, calling folks, sending cards, sending emails, responding to emails. When our members contact us, or we are made aware of where they are and what's going on in their lives, and we have the opportunity to say, as Freemasons, as Scottish Rite Masons, we are here to you, and we are continually reaching out and stretching forth the hand of brotherhood. The response to those contacts has been overwhelming. And I guess one of the main things in my end of the year thoughts is, as well as you guys and ladies are doing in membership services to facilitate that project, that doesn't have to come from Washington. That doesn't have to come from the House of the Temple. That each time somebody goes to lodge, each time somebody goes to a Scottish Rite meeting, or shrine meeting, and or a York Rite meeting, or DeMolay, a Rainbow meeting, and thinks about picking up the phone and calling someone that hadn't been coming and just checking on them, or say, can I give you a ride to lodge tonight? Do we have time to go have a cup of coffee? Those are making the opportunities when we can practice Masonry in 2019. If we do that on a member by member by member basis, the future is nothing but bright, because we are returning to our roots of what a brotherhood is supposed to be. Just reaching out one man to another man. Everybody that's listening to us today on the podcast can think of somebody that they haven't seen in lodge recently. Somebody that maybe used to be on a degree team in Scottish Rite and doesn't come around anymore. And giving that person a call, the success isn't measured by whether or not they come back and join the degree team. The success isn't measured really even if they come back to lodge. But the success is that we have remembered our obligation, brother to brother. That's a long answer, but that's what I'm looking for in 2019 as we continue to practice and do what we promised to do.
While I've got you here, I have to ask you about something that was discussed on our regular broadcast just a couple of weeks ago, our December 2018 broadcast. Your friend and mine, Brother Chuck Morgan, 33rd Degree, who is from your home Orient of Louisiana and a childhood friend of yours, he shared with us a story from your childhood about a young man and a sailboat and his father's Cadillac. And I was wondering if you'd care to comment on the accuracy of any stories that may have been told.
I don't ever say, this day and time we hear people talk about the news not telling the truth and things. I would certainly never accuse my dear friend and brother, illustrious Brother Morgan, of not telling the truth. I don't think Chuck fabricates things. I just think he remembers big. He remembers big. And that's the best and most charitable thing I can say about our Masonic brother.
Well, Grand Commander, I thank you for spending a few minutes with us here, and I thank you, as always, for your support of the Tyler's Place program and of all the crazy things that we bring to you, and you're always so supportive of. I hope you and your family have a really wonderful Christmas holiday and get to enjoy many, many blessings in 2019. Guys, thank you again for tuning in this year. We've got one more special broadcast coming up before the end of the year. Got a chance to sit down with Lieutenant Grand Commander Jim Cole to talk about some things coming up in 2019 and even into 2020, and we definitely want to share those with you, so we'll bring that broadcast to you a little later on in the week. But in the meantime, thank you again for joining us. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you may be celebrating, and thanks for joining us here on the Tyler's Place. We'll catch you next time.